you're right. You do have to put everything into it to make it realistic.
Knackering and war cries and
they always save those to the end because they don't mind you going home with no voice. They just don't want that to happen in the first 30 minutes.
Exactly.
Do you recall how many days, how many sessions you did for Endwalker?
I personally, this time, it was much more truncated, like we did more hours per day.
Right.
Sometimes you do an hour a day over the course of 5 months. For Endwalker, I certainly had a period of 3 days where I was doing 5 hours a day, which in voice terms is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I know it was quite last minute with this one. It all happened very quickly.
But it was good to do. I mean, sometimes could be beneficial because you're in it and you're doing it the next day and you're there and there's not a 3-week break and a 4-week break to jump back in. But it can be tiring and you're sort of wary of, by the end of the recording, you can get a bit like in a time of war. One man stands alone. And then you'll open a door in the animation and it'll be something you recorded 4 weeks ago and you go, "Hi, how you doing?"
Yeah, even in one session now, sometimes the director will say, "I just want to play something from earlier in the session," and I'll spool back 150 lines. And as you say, you sounded quite bright and cheerful back then, and then 150 lines later I'm sounding like this, your voice is really tired. The scared, horror, he stands in the field of his own.
And I think you said in the last interview that the trick to keeping your mouth fresh was to bite an apple.
Is that answering? Get some crunchy apple. No?
Crunchy apples, no.
Are you a tooth piercer? So you get a big apple. Yeah. I made a mistake when I first started out that another voice actor said, "Oh, eat an apple because it'll stop the it all getting a bit ASMR if you're not careful."
You know what? The 14 crew might like that.
And so you suck on apples, you put your teeth in and the acidity and the citrus makes it disappear. So after a long session it just looks like you're in a medieval fruit market. But it's a good tip.
And you were, I remember specifically, because that's why I brought it up in the last chat, is that you were bragging about how great this honey is.
Oh, Manuka honey. Yeah, it's just a way of stinging studios for ridiculously expensive honey.
Okay.
That's like 20 quid a jar.
Right.
But I swear by it. I have no idea whether it does anything at all. No, I do. I think it is really good actually.
So, you mean well that though, isn't it? You're doing no bulk, it's just normal honey.
Oh, yeah, regular honey. Yeah, that's runny honey from Tesco's.
Rouse.
Now, because of the amount of time that you've had the